miles an hour and rushed along the conveyor belt into the packing room. The bottles are lifted into plastic crates that each hold 9 containers. The crates are arranged in one rest, so before they can be stacked, they need to be rotated so the whole stack won't close. Two crates at a time enter the pallet. Once it reaches 24 crates, it's ready to be picked up. Four automatic lifters send the pallets down the line and into the cold storage facility. This massive storage area needs to be kept cool at all times to keep the products fresh.
الثلاجة والمستودع البارد الكولد ستور تخزين البضاعة استلام البضاعة من خطوط الإنتاج.
Millions of products arrive at this 13,000 square meter cold storage facility every day. Split up into 3 sections, it can hold up to 235,000 crates. Here, speed is vital. Getting these fresh products from the cow to the doorstep needs precise timing.
بالنسبة للحليب في مدة صلاحيته اللي هو 4 أيام. هذا من فريق الإنتاج تحمل جميع الديبوات على مدار من 24 ساعة.
To keep the milk fresh, 30 giant air conditioning units keep the warehouse between 4 and 5 degrees. That's the same temperature as the container trucks. Every day, 150 of these 12-meter trucks head for depots across the region. But there are dozens of other product lines. Juices like orange, mixed berry, mango, and apple are just a few. They get bottled as well, but these ones are different. The juice bottles are made of PET, or polyethylene terephthalate. PET is a type of polyester and is used to make a wide range of containers. First, these pellets are soaked into an injection molding machine to be turned into what's known as preforms. At this stage, only the lip of the preform resembles the final shape. Thousands of these arrive at the factory and are put into the preform loading unit, or the tipper. Each load of 15,000 of these tiny plastic preforms now start the molding process. As they fall, 2 rotating rollers flip them into single file order. They make their way across the ledge and into the molding machine. This high-speed blow molding machine will take these preforms and blow each of them into a bottle.
What we have here is Almarai's high-speed blow molding machine. We run about 15,000 of these every 20 to 25 minutes through the machine. That's about 600 bottles a minute. So it's extremely fast.
The rigid preforms first need to be made more flexible. At high speed, the machine spins them through a giant 200-degree heater, softening the plastic.
It comes down through here into the machine and then comes out a blown bottle. So we go from a preform, this shape, which is jelly-like, to a bottle, which is pretty rigid.
As the preform enters the moulding machine, this is what happens. It's first loaded into the mould. Then, a metal rod pushes down and stretches the plastic. A blast of low air pressure expands the preform, followed by a high pressure burst of air that inflates it to the correct size. Cold water then circulates through it, creating the ridged bottle shape. But the devil is in the detail. This bottle has more than meets the eye.
What you see here is example of the 200 ml bottle we make. To the average person, it's a PET bottle. But for me, when I look at it, I happen to see the leaf pattern. Now this leaf pattern is not only there for decorative, it serves a purpose. And what the purpose is here, believe it or not, is for strength. So we have one this side, and we have one here. This is to prevent the bottle being able to be squashed or the neck area to move. So when you undo your juice, this will give it strength. Quite cool.
The machine makes 36,000 bottles an hour, and the whole process is digitally monitored to make sure each bottle measures up. The ones that don't are recycled. The rest move on to the filling station. But not every product that leaves here needs refrigeration. Some dairy products go through an extra process that keeps them good for up to 6 months without chilling. And that is ultra-high temperature or UHT processing.
لأنه أسهل في النقل لا يحتاج إلى تخزين بنتيجة التبريد، أي أنه باستطاعة الإنسان أن يخزنه في منزل الغرفة العادية، فلذلك يقدر أن يستهلكه فهو أسهل من المنتجات الأخرى التي تحتاج إلى تبريد.
The UHT process starts with pasteurization and homogenization, the same as happens to fresh milk. But then it goes through this extra step to ensure it stays drinkable for longer. A machine rapidly heats the milk to 137 degrees, killing any bacteria. Once it has been sterilized, it is rapidly cooled to room temperature. And it's just that simple. The raw milk is being turned into UHT long-life milk. A sterile filling machine loads the milk into plastic cartons at a rate of 24,000 packs an hour. The cartons are then sealed, packed and palleted, but are then held for 7 days before being released. This gives the factory time to check each batch for bacteria. At the on-site lab, technicians check samples that have come from the factory. A team of 60 are not just checking the UHT milk, but products from all stages of the production line. They check the chemical and physical makeup to make sure it all makes the grade.
نضع العينة في جهاز الميلك سكان. هذا الجهاز يعطي نتائج خلال 30 ثانية، نسبة الدهون، نسبة المواد الصلبة الأدهنية، ونسبة اللاكتوز ونسبة الجوامد في الحليب.
The UHT milk gets sucked into the machine, where its makeup can be analysed. This batch passes the test. With this UHT batch clear to go, it makes its way directly into a separate long-life storage facility. It's the first of its kind in the Middle East.
يعتمد على التشغيل الآلي، تشغيل لا يحتاج إلى موظفين كثير ومعدات، يتم تشغيله من غرفة التشغيل الخاصة بالمستودعات. بالنسبة لتخزين البضاعة وتصديرها وكيفية استلام البضاعة وتدخيلها في السيستم.
This 7,700 square metre facility uses 5 stacker cranes that travel up and down the 22-metre high racks. 3 automatic operating systems tell the cranes where each arriving product needs to be stored and where each outgoing pallet needs to go next. With over 15,000 different holding blocks for products to hide in, this system needs to track every load. A unique barcode houses all of the specific information about each pallet. As a pallet gets moved, information is automatically updated through the system. An all-digital robotic system means nothing gets forgotten.
هذه الطفلية فيها 75 صندوق وزنها 1000 كيلو. يتم ترحيل 1200 طفلية يوميا من المستودع. التحدي الرئيسي عندنا هنا في المستودع أن نحرص دائما على أنه يتم ترحيل المواد إلى مراكز التوزيع في الوقت المحدد وحسب طلبهم بناء على الكمية والوقت والمنتج الصحيح.
Once a pallet has been assigned to one of 6 dispatch bays, the automated system takes it off the shelf and moves it to the conveyor belt. As it rolls down, each pallet is scanned and checked one last time before heading to its bay. Up to 10,000 pallets leave here each week. With the milk processed, bottled and checked, it is ready to head off to store shelves. With 65 regional depots throughout the Middle East, the next challenge is how to keep it perfectly fresh for the final leg of its journey.